Memory levels. These kinds of levels are one of the most well-known and most popular types of levels in Geometry Dash. Certain levels on this list are, for example, Killbot and Limbo. Today, I have decided to play the level True Level, which is one of the more easier memory levels in the game, and it is ranked 1272 in the all-ranked Extreme Demon list. Today, I'm going to play and complete this level. Before we begin the video, let me just tell you guys about Troll Level. Troll Level is a memory demon that is rated as an extreme demon, and it is also one of the more beginner types of those kinds of levels. The gameplay consists of memory throughout the whole level, and the decoration is filled with bright colors, rainbow flashy lights, and all that type of stuff. Since the gameplay didn't look too hard, I decided that this would be my next extreme demon. First, let's talk about the pre-drop. Yes, the pre-drop. The pre-drop in this level is quite simple. There's only one game mode involved, and that is the cube. The pre-drop is known to have multiple routes. I took one that wasn't really well known, but it was the first one I discovered, so I stuck with it. The one thing that I hated the most about this pre-drop was this one click right before the actual drop. It was so annoying. It was almost like a frame button for me. It was also just like so hard because you had like so little time to click. After around a couple thousand attempts, I finally got past the pre-drop and died at 41%. Now that I have passed the pre-drop finally, it is now time to talk about the most exciting part of the level, the drop. The gameplay in the drop is filled with lots of game modes such as cube, ship, UFO, ball, and wave. This is the part of the level where the decoration starts to hit more. The drop of this level goes from 37% all the way to the ending at 89%. In my opinion, the easiest part of the drop was from 37% all the way to 53%. This part of the drop consisted with minimal memory gameplay, and also the gameplay was basically straightforward. It only took me around 20 minutes to learn, and I mastered it very quickly. The only hard section of this part of the drop was from 46 to 51, which consisted of a few fast timed clicks, but other than that, this part of the drop was the easiest. Now that we are done talking about the easy parts of the drop, let's talk about the hard parts of the drop. Firstly, we have 60 to 66%, but before I want to get into that, the transition to even get into 60% is one of the most annoying things I've ever played. Not gonna lie, there's so many ways to click on the dash orb incorrectly where it would either just launch you all the way up or just like not even work. I've died a total amount of 49 times and it was so annoying, but it did get a little bit more consistent as I played into the level more. Now onto the actual part. This section of the level begins with 3 fast-paced timed clicks. However, this isn't the hard part of the section. After these 3 clicks, you're gonna hit a black orb into a ball and then transform into a wave. Now, this part wasn't really that hard, but the first click of the wave was super annoying for me because you had to wait a little bit and then click. I died there a total of 25 times. This part was kinda hard, but it wasn't that hard. However, I would definitely put it into my top 2 hardest parts of the level. And now we have 70 to 76%. In my opinion, this part is the hardest part of the entire level. You had to click so many times in such a short amount of time that I couldn't take it anymore and I had to watch a tutorial, and I ended up changing my strategy by clicking 3 times, but even so, it was still super hard. I died there probably more than a few hundred times, and that is the hardest part of the level for me. Now that we're done talking about the drop, we get into the final part of the level, the ending. The ending of this level is pretty short and it only ranges from 89 to 100%. This part of the level consists of only one game mode, which is the robot, and its gameplay is complete memory, so you're gonna have to learn from scratch and find your own way on how to pass this part of the level. In my opinion, this part of the level was not too hard. It took me around 20 to 25 minutes to get a good path that I can do consistently. Also, I only died one time in this ending, so yeah, and it was also at 92%. Now that I had learned the whole level, it was time for me to practice again from 0%, and I made some very quick progress. This level took me around 10,000 attempts, which is also 40k less than my previous hardest AQ, which is a really big improvement for me. After my final fail at 92%, I continued to push through no progress for a few more days until I finally beat Troll level. Thank you guys for watching this video, it really means a lot to me. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of March. Again, thank you for watching and here is the completion.